Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is the Chronicles of Apple from the apple of my eye, and I wanted to go over, um, this thing on Joshua. In the book of Joshua, besides the fact that the people, the enemy, were scared of them as they were coming through from the Jordan River, there's also the provision, and then there's the altar that they had to, I think, create. Like they have to gather in order to praise the Lord and to kind of like powwow, and there is what you call the Gilgal. Now, apparently, Gilgal is not just in one place, so it's not just one particular place, and it is in the shape of a foot. Now, interestingly, in Myanmar, when the earthquake happened, they found a configuration of feet from the sand itself. It's as though God had stepped foot in the ocean. And so it seems like where the feet of the Jews go, there is a commemoration of God. So there's a consecration of wherever they went. And one thing that is so striking about this book of Joshua is the fear that the enemy had, and the fact that they knew that the Red Sea was parted. And as the Jews came, it actually stopped the water flowing through from the Jordan River right where they went through, and it became a valley. So there are remnants over there of stones and stuff. I have yet to see it, and I need to study more of it. But I was so excited reading the book of Joshua, and I can only take it a little bit at a time. But the key thing there is that this book of Joshua, if you were to send it to anybody, okay, there will be no doubt who belongs in Israel. So the difference between the Muslims and the Jews is nothing but the book that they read. And the Muslims got a hold of some verses from the Bible, but it is not an authentic Bible. They have a lot of heresy within the book of Quran, which makes it not a holy one. It is trying to compete with the Bible, but only the Jews are meant to protect the land of Israel, meaning those that are in faith in favor of God's provision. And you're seeing a lot of left-wing Jewish people. And I have to put an emphasis on this, and this is not going to sound good for some of the Jewish people, but you'd have to read the book of Joshua. Every Jewish person that have issues of Israel being called Israel need to get back and reading the book of Joshua, because that's the only way that they are going to have any kind of validation, because their identity is so far